What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be removing some perforated vinyl from my 2017 Subaru Outback on the rear window. It is a vinyl that I've had on there to advertise my business for a couple years now. It has just gotten to be in really rough shape and it's time for it to come off. Started peeling around the edges, and for a while you can kind of trim the edges with scissors as it peels, but it's gotten to the point now where it's just got to come off. It's got to be replaced. So we're going to go over the steps and things you'll need to remove vinyl, window decals, tint. A lot of that's going to be the same process or a very similar process to what you see in this video. So if you're looking for some useful tips on how to remove window vinyl, window decals and things like that, we're going to go over all that stuff, everything you'll need. We're going to cover all that in this video. So we're going to head over to the car. I'm going to show you guys what we're working with, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so you can see the current state of the vinyl on the rear window here. It is not good, guys. It is cracked, it's peeling, it's faded. It's become very difficult to see out of that rear window, and it just does not look good at all. So it's time to get that thing off of there. Now, whether you're doing a vinyl like this, or you're doing tint, or you're doing smaller vinyl decals, it is a similar process across the board. So we're going to go over some things that you'll need to tackle a project like this. So the first thing you're going to need is a heat gun or a blow dryer. I recommend a heat gun like this Black & Decker one I got for I think 30 or 40 bucks. This is a pretty basic one. I recommend starting on the lowest possible setting. Make sure to do sweeping motions and to not keep that thing still or too close to the vehicle. You can damage the vehicle. Be very, very careful using any heat, guys. Make sure you keep it moving and try to keep it a few inches back from the vehicle. I highly recommend using that sweeping motion you can see here so as to not damage the vehicle. The next thing you're going to want is, more likely than not, you're going to probably have to do some scraping. I got lucky and did not have to do any scraping, but you're more likely than not going to need either a plastic razor blade or a metal razor blade. The third thing that you will probably need is some adhesive remover. My go-to is Goo Gone. I think that's probably my favorite adhesive remover on the market. It's great for getting any of that caked on gunk off of there. You can kind of go at it with your scraper and the adhesive remover at once. And another thing you're going to probably want, which is what I ended up using and I was able to get everything off with just this, is you're going to want some 4/0 steel wool. This is super fine steel wool that you can find at any hardware store or online. Look for 4/0s, 4/0 steel wool. Super fine. Everybody always says, won't that scratch the windows? No, it does not scratch the windows. It's like a super, super, super fine steel wool. So it's going to get a lot of this caked on stuff that you're going to see here in a second. It's going to get all that off without me even having to use any scrapers, any razor blades. But if you're doing tint, things like that, a lot of times, guys, keep in mind, your situation might be different than mine. You might have way, way messier adhesive left on than I do. Mine was not too bad, so I was able to get away with just using 4/0 steel wool and some window cleaner. Typically, I don't use Windex when I'm detailing cars, but I happen to have this on hand. So we went ahead and we used some Windex, and we're just going at it with our 4/0 steel wool. When you buy the steel wool, you'll see it comes usually in a pack of multiple pieces of the steel wool. So I'm just using a piece of the steel wool here. I'm going in all kinds of motions, up and down, side to side, in circles, and I do the whole window like that. Now be very careful along that bottom trim where the rubber is. Be very careful to not damage that when you're doing any scraping or scrubbing. But you can see after I finish it off with a microfiber towel, which you're also going to want to keep some of those on hand for cleanup, pretty good results using just the window cleaner and steel wool. Alright guys, that is it. That is all she wrote. We are all done here. We're all wrapped up. So hopefully you found this video to be useful if you were looking for some help on removing things like this. Like I said, steps for tint and things like that, tint, decals, all that good stuff. It's going to be pretty similar to what you see here. It's going to be a lot of heating it up to loosen that adhesive, and it's going to be a lot of patience and a lot of cleaning afterwards. So hopefully you guys did find this video useful. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I got plenty more content coming your way as soon as I can possibly get it made. And in the meantime, be sure to follow me on social media. I'll leave all the links in the description so you can keep up with the business. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.